Did your lady friend leave the nest again? That is very sad, makes me feel so bad. You should fly away in the sky away. Be happy like me. Yellow bird of iron banana tree. Yellow bird sits all alone like me. Did your lady friend leave the nest?
Brian was teaching me archery because I can't tell you. Oh, I could. It's a hobby. It's Jean's hobby. I hope I haven't given anything away. It's fine. There's the Instagram video of Brian and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing, because he was the only one who could actually hit the target. I missed every time. Which is why it's so handy that Jean is telekinetic. It's all just that. And that's it. It's great.
So you did not, when did you learn how you were going to come back to life? When you got the first script, did you reach out to the producers or writers?
I didn't know how I was coming back to life. I just knew that they said, don't cut your hair. You know, that's basically what they said.
Yeah.
Don't change anything. Don't go do anything drastic. We don't want to tell you this because we wanted you to be worried, but now we have to tell you. So
why would they want you to be worried?
Because they're sadistic. The showrunners are sadistic. Have you not noticed that yet? They're so horrible. They're horrible people. They like causing pain.
Do you think
I think it's more like that thing when, you know, when you break an arm and it mends and the arm will get stronger. It doesn't mean that it's nice to break it. It's still painful. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Now I have a question for you. What? No, I shouldn't start doing this. I was about to make something up.
Well, in the first couple of scenes, I used to make things up just to see if people would buy it. Like, I remember being asked on the red carpet what I was doing next, and I said that Peter and I were going to do a musical version of Grey Gardens.
And did you see that?
And people went, "Oh wow!" So that made me laugh. But
I
no,
would
it's not
watch
hard.
that.
Yeah. Who would you cast it to? Obviously, I'm the one with the jumper on my head.
Yeah.
For having absolutely crazy fans. So, have you been confronted by
committed fans, like not crazy fans?
Yeah.
You've done it before, so you can tell me actually whilst you're giving everyone a...
I attended a wedding at Comic-Con a few years ago when I was in Perth or Adelaide, one of the two. I actually went to somebody's wedding who was getting married. Wow. So if you're watching, I hope you're still married. But that was entirely bizarre.
Is that weird?
Yeah, really weird.
Oh, so great for them, though, to have you in their wedding photos.
Apparently so.
There have been weddings in Game of Thrones that haven't turned out so well.
I was going to say, yeah, if they're not together, there's something really terrible's happened.
There was a really funny moment as well when, because we all have to rise in unison and down and go down. So we have to go down in unison for the king and then rise up in unison. And obviously we can't see it because all of our heads are down like that. And I won't say who, but one person just rose up really quickly before everyone else and then just looked around and just like that, and then like came back up again. That was bloody hilarious. That made us laugh a lot because we were all quite nervous, and then for something like that to happen, it just all made us very, very relaxed. You know what I mean? So it was.
I hope it was Arya.
I'm not going to say.
Imagine Arya finally gets back to Winterfell, right? Yeah. And she like knocks on the gates, okay? And you open the door.
Yeah.
And I go, it's a me, a Mario. And then just like, I just hop down a drain pipe.
Do you guys dress up?
I've never gone to a Comic-Con dressed up. We were talking about this, what we were kind of, what we would want to do if we wanted to go incognito, or if we wanted to go as, really just trying to show off something they really enjoy. And I was thinking that I go to Comic-Con sometimes and I see kind of 8-foot tall kind of like Warhammer avatars of people in like Space Marine outfits. Yeah. And they take off their helmets and bless their heart to come and they're like, oh, I've been here for 6 hours, I'm starving. I thought that they are so good though. They're so impressive. They must just put them in like massive rigs in their garage and put them together. So I'd love to go on one of them, or go as Link from Zelda, because I'm a big fan of those games.
I don't think I would do anything as dramatic as that. I think I'd probably just stick a dress on and put some makeup on and do something a little more low-key.
And then you can head straight out afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really? And do you have any favourites tonight?
I mean, I think it's maybe because I just watched it last night, but Arrival I watched and I thought it was amazing. But I mean, Manchester by the Sea, all of them, Moonlight, they're all amazing.
Yeah,
I can't really choose, and I wasn't allowed to say who I loved when I was announcing, you know, the nominations. So probably not allowed now. I don't know. I don't know.
And tonight you're gonna hit the after party?
Of course I am. Of course I am.
In that
How
dress?
could I not? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have dinner in this dress, and then I'm gonna be really bloated and gonna be like. So maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just go home and sleep, have a cup of tea.
So.
Next question.
That's a great answer.
Who would you like to see on the Iron Throne?
I would like to see Brienne of Tarth on the Iron Throne.
And why is that?
I think she would be an honourable and just ruler.
That's such a wonderful answer. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Would you rather Brienne have what character or actor do you wish
Hello? Hello?
you could shoot scenes with? Who?
Can you read?
Oh, but it's. Is there a character and actor you'd like to work with that you haven't worked with so far? See, this is what I have to deal with.
That I haven't worked with so far. I really wanted to work with Tywin Lannister. I really, really wanted to spend a lot of time with Tywin Lannister and work with that character. Because the actor Charles Dance is absolutely exemplary. Hilarious, brilliant, he's masterful. He's an absolutely exceptional actor and an acting legend.
Thank you. How...
Isn't it my turn?
No, I have a question. How important in your personal growth has working with me been?
Read.
Did you ever have any plot points throughout the seasons ruined for you by somebody?
I had the opposite. What I thought Jack Gleason made me think I'd ruined his death for him because I'd read the books and I brought it up and he was like, "What are you talking?" And he did a really, really good poker face for ages, and I was like, "I'm so sorry." He's like, "No, I know." Yeah.
Are you okay? Do you want me to read it out? Like we do with your line. Shall I read it out and then you repeat it and that's how you learn it? Should we do that?
I'm so proud of you.
Isaac and myself, who belongs where and who goes where. You guys are in the show. How often do you come across fans who have a better understanding of the tree than you do?
All the time. When you get families coming up to you going, so, you know, people coming up to you saying, like, you know, so what about the Karstark family? I mean, how do they deviate away from the main Stark family? And you kind of go, I've got to tell you, friend, I really don't know. I really don't know, but I wish I did because you've got me curious as well. But they do it all the time. I mean, I remember when the show first took off, and online on HBO's website there was a family tree of every single main household, and I was kind of going, oh my God, that's my mother. Yeah. I had no idea. That's what my mother's called. He's supposed to have a brother called Willem, and I've got to open the book again. So it gets really confusing after a while. Yeah. But they lay it out very, very concisely.
I would hope there's a big whiteboard in the production office somewhere where you can just be checking all that stuff out.
With like a big logo, just so you know who you are.
Yeah.